Not good at intros either. I've never been good at intros. All I know is that
I can't I cannot do intro. It is not my strong suit.
nah, that shit's trash, bro. I'll never get at this. Yo, so you saw how I got this Kid Goku tattoo, right?
Yeah, I think did I see it? I think I did.
So
I think I did, yeah.
the worst part of a tattoo process to me is the peeling process. Like, it's cool because you get rid of all the dead skin, but it's also trash because I keep having dead skin cover parts, and I think like there's something wrong. Now,
yeah,
this is like my first one, so imagine you see like mad like just ink like or dead skin shit over something. You're like, damn, yo, is that part of it? I'm like, nah, bro, no way, ain't no way.
How long does that like phase usually last? Like from a new tattoo?
Depending on, like, some people it lasts like 1 week, some people last 2. It all depends. Like I was watching this video of this guy, and he had like this really nice Vegeta tattoo. Mind you, ever since I watched one tattoo video on how to clean it or what to do after like the first couple of days, now all I get is tattoo videos, and I'm not gonna front, that shit's kind of annoying because I don't want to keep watching videos on tattoos. But I'm not gonna lie, I watch them only because it's like, bruh, they kind of dropping some gems. So as literally all my YouTube recommended now is how to clean a tattoo after the 3 days. Oh, what to do when your tattoo's peeling. Oh, what to do here. And I'm like, bruh, look, man, I don't need all that. I don't care. I just wanted to know what you're supposed to do after you don't have to put like Aquaphor on anymore. And then what you do during the peeling process. All that other shit I don't care about. Like now, in my most recommended videos was, dude gets $14,000 tattoo. And I'm not gonna front, it's a really nice tattoo. Really nice.
14,000, what the hell?
Yeah, it's
like a full back tattoo or something, like a full body or something. What the hell?
It's a sleeve of Super Saiyan God Vegeta fighting Broly. So like it's a big Super Saiyan God Vegeta, right? And then what is it? It's like it has like them fighting like in little spurts under it. And I was like, okay.
I see. Okay.
So it's nice,
yeah,
but
I can see how that'd be a lot of money. That is a lot of.
And it's really bright. Like one arm he has Ultra Instinct Goku, and the other arm he has that. So it's nice, but yeah, nah, bruh. Nah, I'm cool off of that. But all right, so YT, well, intro the podcast. You got this. I believe in you.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Sitting on the Couch. It's your boy YT, aka Young Talents, and joined by my good buddy, my homie, that guy C4, otherwise known as Charles Flowers.
Yo, you kind of killed that shit.
Did I?
Yeah, you killed that shit.
I was just, I don't know, man. Was that good?
Yeah, like, you killed that shit, yo.
Is that how the pros do it, bro?
Yeah, yo, you killed that.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna fuck up for a minute.
Nah, bro, you killed that shit.
I made it through.
You killed that shit, yo.
I made it through.
So, I guess this technically be the official episode 1.
Yeah.
Was that the pilot? The pilot episode is just like to see how everything sound. Everything sounded all right. I may tweak a few things here and there. Yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna keep saying because then people might tune out. And I'm trying. I will not. I will try not to curse.
Zero.
Yeah,
volume 0.
That was volume 0. It didn't make the cut. Shonen Jump cut it, just like the other manga, JJK 0. But we in here. We in here. Greetings, salutations, all that good stuff. Welcome to the audio adventure, the audio journey, and yeah. There's been a lot of things that has dropped the past couple of days. There's all this good stuff. But YT, how was your week so far?
It's been good so far. Nothing crazy going on with like anime stuff. Just a lot of movement going on in the movie and TV world. So most random movement. So nothing I don't think anybody saw coming. But other than that, I've been good. I've been good.
So yesterday, yesterday I was hanging out with my friends from work, right?
Mhm.
And there's this one girl. She's mad funny. So we're like all sitting down, and she says like really loud, "All right, guys, I had to unbuckle like the first button of my pants because I need to make room." And I don't know why, I started dying laughing. I was like, "Hey,
Yeah,
yo,
that's funny, yo. What the hell?
I was
That
like,
is funny.
"What the? Like, what?" You know what? Yeah, you go ahead, do what you gotta do. So then I had dropped off Angelica at her house, and then other people from work were still at the restaurant, right? Now,
Mhm.
you ever feel like you was just born to do something? Like, I feel like I was born to drive, right? Now, I know that might sound crazy, but I low key feel like I was born to drive, right? Cause
Okay.
so I get out my car, cause I meet them back up at the restaurant, and they're like, "Yo, man, we just test drove his car, right?" So he had the Honda Accord 2.0, 252 horsepower, all that good shit, right? And I was like, word, yo, let me test drive that shit, right? Yo, I got in that, man, I felt like I was just driving a regular old car. I was pushing it, I was doing all this other stuff, doing 0 to 60s like it was nothing. Everybody in the car was like, yo, like what the heck? And I was like, nah, bro, nah. Yeah, I'm out here in the V. So then my boy, shout out to him, his name's Nate. We were just driving around. So I was like, yo, you know that if you take off the traction control, you'll just go, like the car goes a lot faster. He's like, nah, word. So I turned off the traction control. Man, I was out. I was like, I was just driving that shit. I was like, yo, man, I feel like I should be a Formula One racer. I feel like I was a Formula One racer. I'd be in here, yo. I would be in here. So that's how my day went yesterday. That was yesterday.
One
right?
of my coworkers, she like me, and the coworker I talked to One Piece about.
Yeah.
My other coworker, she's always like, I was like, man, you're always talking about that nerd shit. I'm like, okay, whatever, mind your business. And then, like, he's not, like a couple of days ago, he's not here. It's just me and her back there unloading the truck, and she's like, well, no, I mentioned something about Avatar, but I was like, man, you probably have no idea what that is. She was like, you watch Avatar? I was like, yeah. She's like, I love Avatar. I was like, you gonna sit up here and say we talk about nerd shit? What the hell? Avatar is about as nerd as it gets. Like, that's more or less an anime. What are you talking about? I was like, no, that's a cartoon. And I'm like, okay, all right, we gonna do that now. It's like, okay. And I was told that we talked about Avatar before. It's like, man, I block out all your nerd conversation. I'm like, all right, man, you do you, bro. It's okay. And we talk about Avatar for a minute. We talk about the live action thing. How we're probably not gonna do that well, but but yeah, like she's a closet nerd. She'll accept like mainstream stuff like MCU and DC shit, but
not like
when it comes to like shows and shit, she's like, nah, that's that your old geek squad. Because I talked to my dude, Ronnie about One Piece. Then like my LP and one of my managers, I talked about Star Wars. So it's just like you got your little geek squad over there. I'm like, okay, you can't say nothing. You watch Avatar and Korra. I do not want to hear it.
They just hate
you're one of us. So you're just hating.
So
yeah, that's that.
So start off with some geek stuff. I mean, this is a geeky pod, but start off with some real quick geek stuff. Blue Box manga will receive anime adaptation.
I haven't read that today. I'm pissed.
Is it?
I didn't even get a chance to read it yet. Read today's chapter.
I haven't read Blue Box. Is it good?
Yeah, I like it. It's like a rom-com mixed with like a sports anime kind of mixed in.
Then
like badminton, which is different.
Oh, okay. Then with that, we had the My Dress Up Darling season 2 in production.
One day. One day it'll come back. It's probably. I would be surprised if it even came back next year. Well, actually, no. It probably come back around this time next year if it's actually true.
If
it wasn't monthly, it would be going so much faster. But it's only 70-something chapters. And
yeah, I was about to say, Anime News and Facts said might take some extra time due to lack of source material. First season ended at chapter 39. The manga is currently at chapter 79. Any place would prefer to have a bigger gap to instantly greenlit season 3. So all right, so
Yeah.
I can see them waiting a minute before
It's like
it
unofficially
drops.
greenlit,
Yeah,
more or less.
it's like one of those things where it's like it's gonna come back. It's probably just we need some time. We're not gonna like 100% tell y'all, but we need some time.
Yeah, like it's gonna happen. Just like it'll be like another year and a half, something like that.
Then what was it? I'm skipping around to then we have the season 5 of Haikyuu confirmed, right?
Praise the Lord. Finally, I've been.
Bro,
holding
I
strong.
feel like that shit's been.
I've been holding strong. Yo.
That thing's been in limbo.
I've been holding it down, trying not to read it, but I
That
still
thing
might
has
read
been
it
in
anyway.
limbo.
I still might read it anyway.
It's wild. That thing has been in limbo. That is crazy.
I don't know why. Like maybe just nobody. They weren't available.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just one of those things. Like the manga's been done, so they have the material to do it. But it's like, who's gonna pick it up?
That's also it's like it's more incentive to animate it when you can like still make money while it's going on from the sales. So like,
yeah,
there's less incentive to animate it when it's finished, and they're only getting like basically getting stuff from merchandising anyway. Not that much from like the anime itself, I guess. But at least it'll see the light of day.
Oh, we have the have you read or watched One Punch Man season 2?
No, I'm probably I haven't watched One Punch Man at all. I'm probably gonna.
Gosh.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch season 1, then read the rest.
Season 2 not that bad.
I don't know, man. I've heard so many varying opinions. I
think that the anime streets they played it
from season 2 on.
Nah, just watch it.
Just watch it. All right, I'll watch the first 2 seasons, then read it from there.
Because the anime streets was saying that season 2 looked bad, it looked dog shit, it didn't really look that good, this, that, third. It's like One Punch Man, in my opinion, was never the anime that everybody said took seriously. So I'm not gonna front, I was one of those people kind of dogging season 2, but I got halfway through season 2. So I was like, you know what? Let me actually sit here and watch season 2. So when I watched, I was like, I don't know, man. I think people are overreacting. I also think too, I don't know what other anime came out around that time, but it was like, I feel like people were putting season 2 of that versus season 2 of, or season whatever anime was coming out around that season. I don't know. I don't ever think it was that bad. I thought it was always a good. I don't know. That was me though.
What year was that?
Let me see. Cause when
I feel like that was 2013, but I could be wrong.
Nah. I think that was. Let me see.
16, 17, something like that.
One Punch Man.
I don't know why I felt like it was like 2013, 14.
Nah, 2019.
For season 1?
Nah, season 2.
Oh,
season 1 was 2015.
Oh, see, that gap was crazy. I wasn't that far off.
But let me see what anime dropped in 2019. Because so you had some good stuff that year though. You had Demon Slayer.
2019.
You had Vinland. You had Dororo. It was a lot of good stuff.
You might have accidentally muted yourself.
I
don't know if you did it on purpose.
Man. Nah, I forgot that 0 is my mute button, but it's okay. But it was a lot of good stuff. You had what was it? Shield Hero, Promised Neverland, Kaguya-sama's first season, Dororo, Demon Slayer, what else? I mean, movie wise, you had Weather With You, you had the what's it called, My Hero movie, you had Dr. Stone, yeah, One Piece Stampede, movie wise. It was a lot of stuff. I don't know. I just think it got the short end of the stick. Like, it wasn't terrible. I think people just wanted to shit on it just for no reason. Kind of because One Punch Man season 1 like brought a certain hype, I guess, and season 2, cause it built the story for what the rest of the season or that arc's gonna be. Because with Garu's arc ending, I didn't realize that was 7 years in I guess the manga, but that's a long time. And that arc is really long. Like, I was reading that on the way to LA for our Anime Expo, and this guy in back of me, he was like kind of reading too. He's like, yo, man, like, I love One Punch Man, I love the season, this, that, and third. And then I was getting the Kid Goku tattoo. Dude was like, yo, I'm a big One Punch Man fan, blah blah blah. So I was like, oh, all right, like, so that arc is pretty long. But I think season 2 is all right. And yeah,
could that fit into like how many seasons would that take to adapt, or is it
So,
just like if they do a 24 episode season? Would it?
oh, it's
Would
gonna
it
take
fit
a
all?
minute. Nah,
Nah, it'd be like what, 2 seasons?
it might take like 2 or 3.
Like 2 full seasons, or like
Yeah,
short? Damn,
two.
that
Like
is a
if
lot.
One Punch Man is like 12, it might need like 2 or 3. I think One Punch
Damn.
Man is 12 episodes a season.
Oh, is it? Oh shit.
Yeah, but
Damn.
we're bringing up One Punch Man because the Garu arc has ended. And a lot of people are like happy and say thank you to Murata and everyone else working on that arc. And the arc is really beautiful. Like that's probably like some of the best looking manga panels I've seen.
Yeah, I've seen panels hit that. It's crazy to believe somebody actually drew that with a pen.
Like that is different.
Crazy.
It was so good that I was reading it on the plane. I had to stop reading it, screenshot it, and send it to the Discord and be like, "Yo, dog, like, nah, this is different."
So I do want to read it because that art is insane.
That art was different. So that ended. I think our final piece of anime news. I'm going down the list.
My shit.
What?
Kaiju number 8.
Oh no, then we got 2 things
officially announced. Oh, what was you talking about?
Nah, Chainsaw Man 2.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Chainsaw Man promotional trailer came out.
Yeah, it did look good. I can't lie.
I've been saying it for years. Yo, someone has to suffer, and it's AOT. AOT has been getting the short end of the stick through this whole map-verse, in my opinion. Like JJK,
part two was really good.
But
part 2 was animated really
compared
nice.
to JJK.
Well, JJK, that's different. But as far as like AOT was even like, if I would have watched like the first 3 seasons and even part 1 and part 2 of this season, like part 1 a little bit parts of part 1 are really good. Some of it's a little lacking, but not bad. Like part 2 was actually really like you could tell there's a difference like in the quality from part 2 to part 1. Like they got rid of that blur filter on like the characters and the Titans. I don't even know why that was there in the first place. And then just like all the character design, it just looks way more vibrant than like the first part. I don't know what it is they did, but like it's definitely animated better. Like
I just think
animation and the drawings are like so much better.
I just think that Chainsaw Man looks.
Well, yeah, they got the God Squad on there.
That just looks different. Like that, I'm not even gonna front. That's probably going to be one of the best looking anime of all time.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
that had mad hype before it had an anime, and then like the hype
now
is
it just
even
looks really
more,
nice.
Like that's like when AOT is finished, that's probably gonna be like the big thing. After part 3 is done, this is gonna be like the big thing carrying. Because I assume Chainsaw Man is gonna be going. At least part 2 is gonna be going for a minute.
Yeah, like part 2.
I assume they'll probably adapt the whole season or
they'll probably do all part 1
in this. Yeah. So it'll probably be like a split core thing. If that's the popular thing to do now. Like everybody does. So
this,
yeah, because I hadn't even. Did Demon Slayer have this much hype before it got an anime or no?
Nah? Chainsaw Man is different. And then I
saw somebody say that
was
like
carrying,
Chainsaw Man's hype is different.
I was gonna say was carrying Chainsaw Man like this time around, kind of like Demon Slayer. It just looks really good. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of the Chainsaw Man manga. I think it's just alright. It's nothing too crazy. The story's alright, but this just looks really, really good. Like it's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know. If anybody hates on how good this looks, they're wilding, yo.
Like if you're saying it looks bad, like I only got like one small criticism is that the action scenes, like it was moving a little bit too fast to where like you couldn't really take it in and really see what you're looking at. Just a little bit. It's nothing crazy, but other than that, it looks like immaculate. Like that's the only little thing. Like some of the fight scenes in the trailer, you can like, it was like you have to like really be watching. Like you couldn't just like chill and watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was moving a little bit too fast. But other than that, it's straight. Maybe it's just the way they edited it together. But like, other than that, it looks like from the first like 5 seconds, the way them dudes was walking, I was like, oh damn. Like you could just tell you could just tell the characters was moving different. I was like, oh, they animating the fuck out of this. So, but yeah, it looks good. Watch it. I might read it. I don't know. It's in color, so I like reading if manga's like all the part 1 is in color, so I might read it. Actually, I did read the first chapter. It was like 50 something pages or some shit like that. It was cool.
It's
so like
a pretty decent read.
His origin and how he got like like the how he got the thing in the first place. I think that was all in the first chapter, and I can't remember where it ended or something like that. Him making the deal with the little chainsaw thing. I think that's all in the first chapter. So yeah, I read that and I didn't touch it since.
What
Yeah, it
is
was nice.
What is this Right Stuff anime? What is this?
Oh yeah, because Crunchyroll bought Right Stuff Anime. It's a manga website that you can buy manga on. And one of the things was like they're getting rid of because they had 18 plus manga on there too, and like now they're getting rid of that. So now it's like Crunchyroll or like Sony basically got like almost a monopoly on like anime and manga like in the West for the most part.
So
that's pretty much because now you can't really like, I guess people who draw and write 18 plus manga can't really like, it's hard to like buy that stuff now like officially. They'll go into like some crazy resellers or something like that, I guess. Because Right Stuff had like really nice like deals. Because I was thinking about buying, because I bought the Pluto manga that was on there for like even less, but like since I had the Amazon gift card, I was like, I'll just use it on there.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about this store.
Yeah, I had just been put onto it like before this happened, so I was like, well, there goes that. I might still buy it, but like I don't know how long it'll take to like ship stuff out, but they be having some nice deals.
The website looks really nice.
Yeah, I was looking to see if they had any of the My Dress Up Darlings in stock, but like they're kind of hard to find.
What else do we have? I think that's all we have for anime.
I think that's it for anime. Yeah.
Kaiju number 8 coming adaptation. So real quick gaming shit.
Well, I don't know if you want to talk about do you want to talk about any of the latest chapters that came out for stuff we read or no?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Just Black Clover came back. The Asa got a little bit taller, and One Piece doing One Piece shit. I'm just more excited for next week's chapter.
Well, not as a break next week, so week after. It's like a Shonen Jump break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, those next chapters for those two, I'm looking forward.
Yeah, I'm excited for those.
Yeah.
And we have 2 gaming things. The first thing is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I like Pokemon. Honestly, that's the only reason why I bought a Nintendo Switch was because of Pokemon. So watching this, kind of excited. There's one character that everybody's been going crazy over. His name is Grusha. His pronouns are, I think, he, him, but he looks like a girl. And people like myself still going crazy. That's a good looking man right there. So I'm excited for this. YT, oh no, you don't gotta switch no more.
Yeah, not anymore. So I'm indifferent to the Pokemon. Well, excited for everyone that plays Pokemon, but you know, not really for me.
So the only other bit of gaming news that I kind of was excited for was the Xbox insiders in Colombia and Ireland can test a new Game Pass offering that allows them to add up to 4 people to share Game Pass Ultimate benefits starting today.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I forgot about that.
That's interesting because now it's like, all right, so like if I have the Game Pass Ultimate and now I can share it through all of y'all, it's like, all right, that's cool. And then I know everybody has to pay, but I'm not gonna lie, Game Pass Ultimate is $15 a month, so I would like to receive some money.
Yeah, split it up between the 4 people.
Yeah, like send me something at least.
It's like really closer to like 16, I think, after taxes and stuff like that. Like once it actually clears, it's like really closer to 16. So just $4 between, like $4 from 3. Did I do my math right? $4 from 3 people. Yeah, something like that.
I never was good at math.
Come on.
All I know is that sounds pretty cool to me. Just share Game Pass amongst everybody. I don't know, it's pretty dope. What's crazy is that I didn't really see a lot of people talking about this, like a feature that's to come soon, which is interesting because like I don't know, every Xbox was going crazy with a lot of stuff with the purchase of like Bethesda and Activision and all that stuff. You know, internet was going crazy, but honestly, to share Game Pass amongst 4 people is kind of fire.
That's OD amounts of money saved.
Yeah,
if it works the same way as like make Xbox your home thing, like
yeah,
or it is even the same now as how Game Pass the thing works. Like that is insane amounts of money being saved, especially for families. especially for that kind of thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I did not see not that many people talk about it. It's kind of like a all right, here today, going tomorrow kind of thing. Wasn't nothing crazy. Just hey,
I
we
low
got
key
this.
feel like if PlayStation did the same thing, it would be getting way more buzz. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
right.
People like to downplay Xbox. I don't know why, but you know.
I may have seen like one or two people say something about it. Other than that, and then when I saw it, I got like actually really interested. And I think I was in a Discord call talking about it. I was like, yeah, like they got a new thing coming. And they was like, okay. It didn't really see like no one was really interested.
I looked at it too, and I just kind of like I was
Just
excited, but I
glanced
just
over
kind
it.
of like like I read it, I understood it, but I just didn't really like. I don't know. I don't know what I felt. I just didn't react like that crazy about it. I don't know.
So there's that.
Yeah, I can't wait. Definitely looking forward to that. At least when it comes out for everybody.
So with that, anime and gaming stuff. Now to the meats and potatoes of the rest of this thing. It has been a very hectic day in movies. I'm not gonna start with the biggest thing on the block. I'm gonna start with, in my opinion, the smallest thing on the block, which is The Joker 2. Will begin filming in December with Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga in talks as star as Joker and Harley Quinn. I'm actually excited for that, for Lady Gaga to play Harley Quinn. Like, I feel like that's a role for her. I mean, granted,
I'm looking forward to that. I am.
You have Margot Robbie, who's a really good Harley, but
Yeah.
I feel like Lady Gaga can play that pretty well too. And Lady Gaga did pretty good in the what was that, Versace movie, I think, House of Versace. With
No,
Kylo Ren.
House of Gucci. House of Gucci.
Is it House of Gucci? I don't know. So. I just know Kylo Ren was in it. Let me see.
No, you talk about that other movie where they're the couple. That's not the same movie, I don't think.
Yeah, it's the same movie. Yeah.
That's the same movie.
It's House of Gucci. Yeah, but Kylo Ren is in it.
Oh, then they must be in that other movie too, because you know what I'm talking about, where they're like yelling at each other in that house. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that the one where Kylo Ren said the N-word with a hard ER?
No, that's not something else. Wait, actually, I don't know. No, because that's where he's like where the black guy's being like an undercover Klan member or something like that, or like the black guy's on the phone as the undercover Klan member, but he's having the guy that Kylo Ren is the white guy going in to actually pretending to be him or something like that. But that's a different movie. There's a movie like, I think they're both in House of Gucci, but then there's something else where like they're a couple. Have you ever seen that clip of her, like that meme of her, like her dancing like in the group of people?
No.
Like when she got the short hair. Oh, you ain't never seen it.
Let me see. Lady Gaga and Adam Driver movie.
Because I think those are they're two different movies.
No, it just says House of Gucci.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they're not the same characters at all. Like I've seen what her character looks like or sounds in House of Gucci, and that's not the same thing. Hold on. Adam Driver.
All I know him as is Kylo Ren. I don't know anything else.
Lady Gaga.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be House of Gucci.
Nah, bro. Because before we move on, I gotta discover it, because there's no way they are the same movie. Because
I think they just said House of Gucci.
That Rise of Skywalker. Okay, so what's this movie? Annette. Is this the movie? Like, no. What the hell is this? I have no idea what that is. That's not it. Because I know it's after. Oh no, Marriage Story. Because it was before Rise of Skywalker. Yes. Oh wait, no. This is Scarlett Johansson. Never mind.
Yeah, all I see them is.
Hey man, they might as well be the same person, bro. Scarlett Johansson and Lady Gaga.
Get out of here, bro. I can tell the difference.
Hey, bro. I thought you said Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, like,
middle-aged white woman, bro. I was like, oh shoot,
Lady Gaga got that dumpy, yo. She got that dumpy. Scarlett Johansson don't got that. She just look good. Lady Gaga got that dumpy.
Okay, yeah, you're right. House of Gucci is it? Okay. See, I thought that, I was like, man, there was just this movie like before Star Wars came out. I was like, what?
So my thing is, right, Harley Quinn in this Batman universe, how does this make sense?
I couldn't tell you. I don't
like
know.
I feel like the first Joker didn't really need a second movie. I feel like it was fine the way it was. I feel like adding now Joker 2, adding Harley Quinn, now you just have to think, well, where's Batman? They're not gonna let two clown people run up the streets for X amount of years, like nothing ever gonna happen. And nah, bro, like there has to be somebody to stop them because the Joker was running crazy in the first one. So imagine what he's gonna do in the second one.
They should have a Batman, but if it's like right after the first one, Bruce is still only a little kid, so it's not like he can't do anything about that.
And then the thing is too is that they say that that's his brother. Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen the Joker,
I think it was fake because there's something in the movie that happens where prove like she was lying. It's not true. That would have been. I remember watching that first, and I was like, "What is happening? Like, what is going on?"
I don't know, man. I ain't seen the Joker in a minute.
The only thing I'm not as excited about that is because it's supposed to be a musical.
No way, for real?
Yeah. Go read the
chill out.
Go read. Yeah, if you click on the article, bro, I'm 99% sure it's supposed.
It says it's gonna be a musical.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'll read it. Hold on, let me see. I find it somewhere.
All I see is Shang-Chi over here in the comments of some tweet.
No, it doesn't say here. It definitely says somewhere where, like, when it first announced Joker 2, they was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a musical." I was like, "What are you doing? Like, what is going on?"
What?
I'm gonna find out. I need to know. Or maybe I'm pretty sure that was real. Joker 2 musical. Okay.
Yeah, find that.
Lady Gaga confirmed her casting in Joker 2 by posting a musical teaser to social media. The sequel, officially titled Joker something in French, I don't know, Folie Adieu, I guess that's how you say that, will star Gaga opposite Joaquin Phoenix. Yeah, it's supposed to be a musical. This is the official account.
Just be on the lookout for Joker 2. It's October 4th. What is that, 2024, right?
Yeah.
Just be on the lookout for that movie. Man, that kind of...
This the official account tweeting it out. Like, come check it out, 10/4/24. Yeah, I'm 99% sure it's going to be some type of musical. So
just be on the lookout for that. I'm going to go write that. That kind of has...
That's the only thing I'm hesitant about. I'm like, I'm glad she's in it. I think she'd be really good. But y'all going to get Joaquin Phoenix and her singing. I'm like, all right, man.
Well,
I don't know. Don't change it up too much. It was perfect the way it was in the first one, but we'll see.
The Canadian superstar, Toronto rapper Drake Ridgely Rogers, RB Drake Graham, has officially been nominated for his first Emmy. Congrats. Just hits, no misses. Let me stop.
Wait, for what? What was he even in? What was he even in? Is it for a music video?
I think he's producer.
Oh, what did he
for Euphoria. Because he's the executive producer of Euphoria.
Okay. Yeah, good for him.
Shout out to Drake. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think a lot of people knew that Drake was the EP for that show.
I know I didn't until now.
And Drake keeps that stuff like, cause he'll promote it and he'll keep it like really low key. Like he's the EP for that and Top Boy, and I don't watch Top Boy, but people say it's good. I'm not really into UK shows, but people say it's alright.
Yeah, Euphoria's. I haven't watched season 2 yet or the specials yet, so I watched all season 1 pretty fast. I liked it. It's a lot of shit going on in that show.
I think the last thing before we get to the HBO stuff is, you don't believe this Marvel updates thing, but I'm gonna believe them. It says duration of the 5 episodes of I Am Groot. You have Groot's first steps, 4 minutes and 3 seconds. The little guy, 3 minutes 52 seconds. Groot's pursuit, 4 minutes. Groot takes a bath, 4 minutes and 6 seconds. A magnum opus with 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Now I'm not gonna front. This account may be somewhat fake, but
it's wholeheartedly fake. It's not even partially fake. They only post actual confirmed stuff.
They do.
Like that, I could probably Google right now and
They
find
do
out.
have 46.9K followers. I couldn't get that
Because
out.
the sheeple will believe anything that they want to believe, that they want to be true. So yeah,
Until I am proven wrong about these people, I am going to follow them.
they just posted something today about Taika Waititi working on Hercules. I'm like, when did anybody ever say that? Like, who? Like, that hasn't come out at all. Like, what are you talking
Hey,
about?
he might be undercover. This account might be undercover
No,
agent.
bro. All right, when D23 happens and they talk about like Storm's supposed to get her own series and something like that, when that don't get announced, I want to unfollow that account and block them.
Nah, I'm not gonna follow them. They're the GOAT. They said Eternals 2 is in development. They're onto something.
They don't even.
They're onto something. It says Patton Oswalt confirmed the sequels of Eternals. They have announced that there will be a sequel to Eternals. Chloe Zhao will direct it.
Who announced? Kevin Feige didn't.
Well, Patton Oswalt. I don't know who that is.
I know who that is, but like what? What?
And then
Zoisha go do it Eternals, bro.
Zoisha Mamet has joined the cast of Madame Web. Come on, yo. It's a GOAT account right here.
No, they're
this is a GOAT account right here. Yo, make sure to follow
don't
Marvel updates.
Don't follow them
at
people.
Marvel _updates. It's a 3 instead of an E.
Please don't.
Make sure to rate this shit 5 stars.
Y'all be thinking Eternals coming out next year. Please don't do it. When Storm don't get her own series, if that Storm series gets announced at D23, I'll follow that account right now and I'll turn notifications on. But if it doesn't,
that account is the
if it doesn't, you're unfollowing and blocking that account.
I am not unfollowing them. That account is the truth. That account is spitting hot fire.
I'm scrolling through this account right now. It makes me sick. How people
account has the fire. You just hating, yo. You just hating.
I'm not hating, bro. What the hell?
You just
they only post confirmed stuff. Like, look at all this.
You just hating.
Michael Rosenbaum will return as who even is this character in Guardians 3?
I don't know.
Who is that?
They somebody important. You
like,
just hating.
Runaways, like, dude, Runaways not ever getting continued. That was a Hulu. If it does get continued, if Shield not getting continued, Runaways is not getting continued. Runaways New Era. Where the hell you get this fake ass Photoshop logo? What is that? Taika Waititi confirmed that a project on her. See, like, how do you? Where's the source? I made it up. Like, come on now. Like, come on, bro.
You just
oh my gosh.
I just don't want to see them.
I can't stand this account. I can't stand this account.
All right, let's
move on. I'm pissed off. I'm about to get more pissed off already.
Potatoes. All right, so boom, right? So throughout this whole week, it was a lot of stuff dropping, and then out of nowhere, all I saw was Batgirl film getting canceled and people going crazy. And in my mind, I was like, y'all really cared for a Batgirl film? Like, y'all probably didn't even watch the Batgirl or Batwoman TV show. Now, y'all care for the film? And to be honest, I never knew the film was coming out. So
I low-key wanted to see that. Even though I don't, bringing Michael Keaton back is kind of stupid, but I low-key did want to see it.
I didn't even know it was coming out. I just knew it was there.
I did want to see this though. I'm not gonna lie.
What's the actress's name? Leslie Grace. She
Leslie something. I can't.
She shared a statement following the cancelment of the film. She says, "To every Batgirl fan, thank you for the love and belief, allowing me to take on the cape and become, as Bab said best, my own damn hero. Batgirl for life." Now I'm not gonna NGL lie to you. You know, it does suck, I guess, for people who are like big Batgirl fans. But if I'm gonna be honest, people is not Batgirl fans like that. People are Oracle fans. Like, I
like her as Batgirl. I like her more as Batgirl than Oracle.
I see more people say they like Oracle than Batgirl.
Well, nobody's perfect.
No, because all right, everybody that I've seen talk about Batgirl has, I don't know, I guess how they portray Batgirl on recency, a lot of people don't like. So, except for like maybe like Harley Quinn and Young Justice. But outside of that, a lot of people that are new to Batgirl haven't really been feeling her. And then even like kind of older fans I see, like, they don't really care for her like that. They just care for the Robins, Nightwing, and Batman. It's kind of like the Batwomen people are like just there.
Well, when's the last like real iteration of her? Harley Quinn? The Harley Quinn show? Like, other than that, what's really been, other than like Batman the animated series and like the Justice League, like DCAU back in the day, like what's been like a recent iteration of her?
Harley Quinn.
The Harley Quinn and like the Killing Joke. And the Killing Joke is old. It just got animated. Like,
well, and the Killing Joke, she also fought the Batman.
Yeah, so that those two haven't been the
and
best.
That didn't really help her out.
Iterations of her. So
yeah,
like this could have been the one. And you know who I feel the most bad for? Brendan Fraser.
Why?
In this whole thing. He was supposed to be Firefly in this movie. Like, and that man almost like is lucky to be alive. Like, he almost got blacklisted by Hollywood after he got like sexually assaulted.
Brendan Fraser, is that with a S or a Z?
S. Yeah, he was Firefly. Like, I was actually looking forward to seeing him be a villain.
Oh,
like,
that's crazy. He was in the
he's
Mummy.
On Doom Patrol.
Yo, he got kind of big.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was going through it. Like, that's why you ain't see him like for years, because he was going through it. Yo, like, and he's finally like starting to make a comeback and stuff. So I was like really excited to see him in this, just to see how good he do. Even if the film could have been bad, and just to see if he was good in it, I would have been enough for me.
The last thing he was in was in 2014.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was gone for a minute. Yeah, like he was going through it. Like, there's a statement how dude like assaulted him. I was like, wow, I would have swung on dude on site. Cameras be damned, bro. Hell no. Like that was some sick shit he had to go through, bro. Side note, according to Twitter, Kim and Pete Davidson are over. But back to our regularly scheduled programming.
But hold on, we can't just skip over that.
I wonder what I figured. I knew Pete Davidson was trending, but like, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know why.
For real, they really broke up.
Yeah.
It was 9 months, man. Pete was going, yo, honestly, man.
I didn't see it working out in the first place. I
didn't see it either, but
it was so random. I was just like, all right, man, whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, I saw the guy said Pete Davidson's tattoo removal guide just for the down payment on another boat.
For real.
Yeah, he gotta get and I don't know. I mean, you know what's crazy too, right? And we're gonna go back to the movie thing. But with Pete and Kim, I stopped seeing her post him as much. And I stopped seeing like the pictures as much. So I was like, I wonder if they're still together, but
the last thing I saw is that clip on, I guess it was I don't know if it was Keeping Up with the Kardashians or something, was like it's like, Pete, you want to take a shower with me? And then he just fucking sprinted off camera. I was like, come on, man. That's the last thing I seen of them, period. So
Pete got to hit a magical box that has turned niggas crazy. But Pete hasn't turned crazy. All he did was just leave SNL and want to go do bigger things. So good luck to Pete. But back to the HBO stuff. So Batgirl canceled. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this kind of surprised me too. When were they making a Supergirl film?
See, people were saying her Supergirl was actually good in the movie, but Ezra Miller is I'm just not even gonna.
When were they making a Supergirl film?
They were going to. This was supposed to be like a kind of spinning off into a new whole thing for DC. That's what they were originally going to do.
When did this get announced?
Batgirl and Flash, like, it's supposed to be like a new, because Michael Keaton was supposed to be in The Flash too as Batman, but then obviously that didn't happen because they dropped that and Ben Affleck came back for some strange reason.
Where was I when all this stuff was getting announced?
This was a while ago, man. So you blame it on The Rock, I guess, because I
don't remember this at all. And I saw this.
They announced this like when they were talking about Black Adam and all that, like all that stuff happened. Even Shazam, like when they're talking about Shazam 2 and this was all around the same time, because I think she looks good as Supergirl. I like it, but I kind of want. I'll never know now because I don't even know if I want to see the Flash, because the Flash is supposedly still coming out, but I gotta sit there and watch that man play the wrong character, and on top of that, he's a predator. So
yeah, we don't support nothing Ezra Miller does. Honestly, the Snyder Cut and all the Justice League are non-existent to me because they're about to be non-existent off of HBO Max, which is probably gonna shut down soon. So.
Running one of the best streaming services. I don't understand. I don't understand the logic.
So where do I even start with this one? So,
I don't even know. Just pick anywhere. just pick anywhere.
I'm gonna start how I saw it. So one day I was on Twitter and I saw that everybody was tweeting HBO Max, HBO Max, HBO Max. And I was like, well, what's happening with HBO Max? Every time I see people talk about HBO Max, it's always in the highest of lights. It's always with the biggest of praise. It's always just something like they're just speaking real good about it. But then people were like, "Yo, man, HBO Max is gonna get shut down soon. Yo, man, this might be the end of days for HBO Max. Yo, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Huh?" So I tried to look it up, and there was no like kind of news article that would say, "Hey, look, we're kind of ending this soon." And it's not until I started to see more articles that said, like this one that says, what did they say? A long list of original movies and TV shows will be removed from HBO Max soon. Content being targeted for removal includes TV shows and movies that are not performing well but have an opportunity for a partial tax write-off. So then there was that. And then there was HBO Max is expected to lay off around 70% of their development staff. Sounds like they're not doing HBO Max scripted shows anymore, with HBO taking over, so less scripted shows overall, says one company insider. And then there was another thing that says Warner Bros. Discovery states that kids and animation content will be seeing a broad range of cuts across streaming and linear platforms. And then the last thing is that Warner Bros. Discovery Webcast, HBO Max, and Discovery Plus will become one single brand next summer. So what? like what?
It's like I really don't even know where to start. Like, it's like, who told them that this is what people wanted? Nobody wants this. Like, I've not seen a single account or person be like, yeah, this is a good idea. Them writing off shows and movies for like tax write-offs. That's why they canceled the Batgirl, like, and all stuff, like all that other stuff like they had in development. Like, they're just not gonna do it. They've been saying they had a 10-year plan the past 10 years, and it's not worked out in the slightest, at least for as far as DC is concerned. Like, cutting animation, like why did you cut anime? Like, what the hell? Like, some of the best shows on there are animated stuff. People like some of your biggest draws are like your HBO Max originals in general, like not even animated. Like, why would you get rid of that stuff?
No,
like Discovery, like what the fuck is on Discovery Plus?
Oh, David Dobrik show. David Dobrik got a show on Discovery Plus.
Man, when the last time you heard somebody talk about that?
Anytime David Dobrik drop a vlog promoting it.
How much traction does that really get that people are like widely talking about that?
David Dobrik is him, but he also isn't like him like alone. He needs to drop those monthly vlogs.
I'd watch some fucking like History Channel stuff on there or some shit that I'd rather watch. I'm not going on there to go watch like HBO stuff. Like, you saw their, like, hold on, where's that picture of, like, their target franchises? Like, where is it? No, that's not it. Damn, that's not. Where's the thing? It said like,
I think I know what you're talking about.
It said like, dude, the one thing, like, it said 90 Day Fiance verse. I was like, who in the fuck told you that anybody really cares about that like that?
My
90 Day Fiance verse? Like, is that a connected universe? Like, what the hell is that? Like, what are you doing?
My thing with the
I don't understand.
The HBO Max, the HBO Max shutdown is HBO Max does have like a lot of stuff on there. Honestly,
there's mad good stuff on there,
but they have too much stuff too, though. Like,
that's why they cycle stuff out, though. They do. But
I don't know. They just keeping stuff on there for a minute. Am I still logged into HBO Max? Let me see.
There was some stuff people were mad they were taking out too fast, and then they kind of like, because I like the 45 days and then like drop on Disney Plus, because Disney Plus do it too. Whatchamacallit, 45 after the theatrical run, it drops on HBO Max, because that's what they did in the Batman, and like the Batman blew up even more because mad people was watching it again when it came out on HBO Max. So, and now they said they're not even going to guarantee that anymore. It just said a case by case basis for the most part.
So for
on how they do that
they have on here, like South Park, you know, I watch South Park. Like, who is watching the We Met in virtual reality? Ain't nobody watching that. Who was watching the rehearsal?
I don't know what that is.
Who's watching Industry? Who's watching F-Boy Island? Like, they have a lot of good stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like Birds of Prey, can't speak. Batman, Harley Quinn.
That ain't safe, unfortunately.
Like Girl,
stuff, yeah.
Teen Titans, Doctor Who, but there's also a lot of stuff on here that they just don't need. Like,
yeah, we'll take all the stuff that don't need, but like, you're cutting stuff that people kind of, or at least stuff that didn't even have a chance to like to see whether or not it was good. Yeah, like
that's true too.
Like even the Scooby Doo movie, you heard about how like
Oh
the
yeah,
sequel
yeah.
that like that's so dirty. Like the movie's basically finished, and all they had to do was like lighting stuff, and they said, "Nah, yeah, it's never gonna see the light of day." That's another thing. They're not keeping archives of it. They're just gonna be fucking gone. Like you'll never be able to see that movie. Like it won't ever be released. Like sometime down the line. Like even Batgirl, like all that stuff they did, it's just never. It's gonna be gone forever. Like it just won't exist anymore. Aside
That's
from
kind of
like
wild.
aside from like pics, like set pics people got on their phones or something like that. Other than that, that shit don't exist no more.
Now I will say that
Like
HBO
that's so
Max
dirty.
they didn't have the best anime selection. I feel like their anime selection was kind of trash. The only
Well, yeah,
thing I used HBO Max for was just the DC and Cartoon Network stuff and the movies that would drop.
yeah, yeah.
And Game of Thrones and Insecure. But other than that, I wasn't on HBO Max like that. That's why when I saw it was getting canceled, it was one of those things where it's like I'm not gonna front. I kind of saw it coming. I feel like HBO Max, and I'm not gonna front. The same thing. If Disney wasn't like such a giant that it is, I could see the same thing happening in Disney Plus. Only because who Disney Plus don't got no shows. Like if I'm gonna call a spade, they only have Marvel shows. They don't have nothing outside of just Marvel stuff. And I feel like HBO Max really like didn't have nothing like that. They just had just.
Nah, we got Star Wars. People looking forward to the Mandalorian more than any other Marvel show.
Well, I mean, they have two big name properties.
Yeah.
Like the DC universe is not hitting like that. Only the DC animated universe, and that's such a niche kind of like group of people. And then people's going on here to watch like like nostalgic stuff, like old Cartoon Network shows, old Adult Swim shows, stuff like that. So when I would see like Young Justice went here, I was like, oh, all right, I'm excited for that. Or I see something else go here, I'll be excited. But I'm not really watching a lot of stuff on here. And I'm not gonna front. I trap out the bandwidth with HBO Max. I don't even have it. I'm using someone else's.
So, I only have it because I pay, like me and my mom pay for HBO, so we just get it just because it's part of the thing. So like, I don't pay like an extra amount for it.
I am not watching The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
That is kind of good, but
I'm not watching
Grapevine.
The Source Code because majority of these I've seen. And on top of that too, I'm not getting no nostalgic factor. Now, I could be talking crazy and I could be wrong. But at the same time, I'm not gonna front. HBO Max was on kind of like a time was it a time bomb, a time skip, whatever. They I don't know, man. The clock was ticking for them. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too upset about them kind of kicking the curb only because a part of me just kind of saw it coming. Now, the part that I didn't see coming was them getting rid of all the shows. That to me was a little excessive.
I get taking off stuff that's not doing well. That's like obvious for like any business or streaming platform.
Yeah,
that's not doing well. Don't keep it going. But like even then, there might be like specific things. Like a show could be like critically acclaimed, but like not be doing well. Nobody's really watching it. So like that's just kind of like, I guess the company got to make a decision on that, what they want to do with that. But like if it's stuff, I feel like Young Justice is doing pretty well. Harley Quinn's one of its like mainline HBO Max originals. So I feel like that's doing pretty well. Stuff like that. Even like I know there's a lot of Star Trek like animated shows on there. I don't know how well those are doing, but I heard like, and they got multiple seasons, so I assume they're doing some type of well. And it's like the canceling the stuff before it even has a chance to be seen by anybody. That's especially when it's like so late into development too. Like that's just mad grimy. Because you basically sign on and be like, oh yeah, we believe in your vision, we got you, and then do your thing, and then you're about to finish it and start about to put it out to the world, like, nah, yo, we don't believe you anymore. Sorry, it will never see the light of day. Because the way they're doing it, it can't ever be picked up by another company, another service. So like, it literally just it's gone. It's just gone forever. And that's stupid.
It's just one of those things that I feel like I kind of saw.
They could have gone a different route with it. Like, could have did it differently. Like, I get taking stuff off, but like, don't.
Yeah, they definitely could have.
Like, before it gets off the ground.
But now my thing is, I don't agree with the fusion of Discovery Plus. I'm not gonna go and get Discovery Plus if I'm gonna be honest.
Can I talk like the picture of what they think this is? So HBO Max in this bubble they have male skew, scripted, lean in, appointment viewing, home of fandoms in parentheses. Discovery Plus, female skew, unscripted, lean back, comfort viewing, home of genre-doms in parentheses. I don't know who the fuck told them any of this. I don't know where they got any of this from.
Shit.
I like the first reply under the street when you're a woman and WB doesn't allow you to watch the scripted shows is fucking Will crying from Stranger Things. This is like what? Like I don't know what their logic of this is because nobody, from what I understand, nobody likes this. Like,
yeah, I don't
like no, I haven't seen any people talk about this in a good way. It doesn't make sense for so many reasons.
Like, I just think with HBO Max, it was inevitable to, I think, fail, in my opinion, only because they didn't have like no heavy hitters. I don't know, but I'm not like too upset. I just don't like the fact that they're not giving it like time to, I guess, like recover to. Kind of like, it's like, all right, yo, since all these fail, let's jump ship. Y'all go to Discovery Plus. I'm not like who's like
it's such a drastic overhaul. Like just after I don't think it's been a full year since they made like the purchase from like Warner Brothers to get this. Like I don't know.
It's such a
like give it some time first. Like y'all just let it work itself out for a minute first. Then if it don't work, then do overhaul. I don't even think they needed this much drastic overhaul. Like,
but so now my question comes in for all the HBO Max fans out there. Yo, I don't know, man. Y'all gotta give Netflix its flowers. Netflix may not be like the best streaming service under the sun anymore, and it may not be the king, but Netflix ain't never do nothing like this. Like, Netflix kind of will take the loss and keep it moving, and I don't know why Warner Bros. Won't take the loss and keep it going. Because
I don't know.
Netflix has gone and raised the price. All right, fine, cool, whatever. They're trying to find ways for people to stop sharing their passwords. All right, whatever. But they still got Stranger Things going, and Stranger Things about to hit season 5, right? Like,
yeah, well, that's 5 is the last season. Yeah,
they still got they had Orange is the New Black going for a grip. They had You going or still going for a while. They just finished what was that show? Fuck. Damn, what was that show called? Well, I mean, they got Castlevania, but damn, what is that show called?
Oh yeah.
Now I gotta look up Netflix shows. I forgot what it's called. Now I feel like
Netflix ain't the best when it comes to animated. Like at least like with the animated creators. Like,
Ozark.
Oh, Ozark, yeah.
Yeah, like
Ozark's done too, isn't it?
Yeah, like
about to be done. Oh, okay.
Netflix still picking up shows, but the thing is, the difference between, in my opinion, like Netflix compares like HBO Max and HBO Max and Disney Plus is Netflix has like those shows, like those notable type of shows, like those shows that stand out amongst a crowd. You know, like a good portion of people know Ozark. Oh, a good portion of people know Stranger Things. Oh, they know this, they know that. But like HBO Max don't got that. Like they never had nothing, in my opinion, that was like a standout kind of thing. Even on a lower scale, like Paramount Plus still has like some stuff that stand out, like the iCarly show or the South Park specials. So it's like
I agree with that.
I feel like if they never had like one of them shows, then it's like, all right, yo, like what you doing? So the only thing that I feel like would have helped them is probably that Game of Thrones show, because that will go straight there.
Yeah, and it is like according to the thing, like DC, Game of Thrones, and something else, like the main three. Like it's two of like their main three focuses, like the Game of Thrones, because they're supposedly still making a whole bunch of Game of Thrones stuff, like across like animated stuff. Well, who knows now, and live action stuff. And obviously they still, I guess they plan on doing another complete DC overhaul. So, but yeah, they're still planning to put like a lot of power behind that stuff. But it's just like I don't know. I think House of Dragon will be good. It's just that like I don't think all this was needed. But,
I just think they should have probably kept it as HBO Go and never acquired like so much stuff for HBO Max, because HBO Max has so much stuff on there.
It does have a lot.
No one's watching a lot of them kid shows. There's mad kid shows on there. No one's watching a lot of those shows.
I mean, for people with HBO, I mean, it depends. You know, I mean, we're not depending. Well, if it's not like not kid show, but like some animated series geared towards like older kids to adults. But like, we're not watching like super kiddie stuff. I mean, people got families and stuff like that. I get it, but like, I don't know.
I could see.
I would need to see the numbers to really know. But
like, I could see Harry Potter still being like a
Harry
thing.
Potter probably gets a good amount of replay, even though they show some shits on TV like every other weekend.
I'm about to say like it's on TV, so
I was just watching it a couple days ago, like maybe yesterday or the day before.
Like who was watching this Nathan For You show? And a lot of
I have no idea what that is.
a lot of the trending series on here, like all right, on the first page of trending stuff, it's Westworld, Pretty Little Liars, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's new season just dropped. Real Time with Bill Maher, Industry, Superman and Lois. But I don't know.
I heard that's actually really good. But
then
it's the CW thing, so I don't know how connected it is. I don't know if I could watch it without having seen that.
They got Rap Shit, Rehearsal, Pretty Little Liars, but the first Pretty Little Liars was like Original Sins, I guess a spinoff. Teen Titans Go, which is on Cartoon Network, but alright, cool. Sweet Life of Los Angeles, regular show, Last Week, Tonight, John Oliver, Bugs Bunny Builders, which is like I guess their version of what's
Baby Looney Tunes?
Yeah, Baby Looney Tunes. That's their version of it. Then you got Rick and Morty. They should bring that back.
Bring that. I might watch it, bro. I'll watch that kitty show loud and proud. Bring that shit back.
You got
that shit was funny.
Young Sheldon, The Anarchist, Edge of the Earth, Nathan For You, Steven Universe, Primal, F-Boy Island, Game of Thrones, Adventure Time, Gumball, Starstruck, Little Baby Bum, The Big Bang Theory, Impractical Jokers, Station 11, The Jetsons, Steven Universe, Selena and Chef, which is alright. So Selena looked good in that picture. Southside, True Blood, Love Monsters, The Nanny, Gossip Girl, Looney Tunes, and did I just say Gossip Girl? X Gossip Girl. I guess that's another spinoff.
I think you said Steven Universe twice.
Oh, then they got two Steven Universes on here. Universe, Future, and then I think the regular one. But I mean, like, I don't know. It was just one of those things that, in my opinion, was bound to happen. And most of the stuff that's on like the trending now list is one stuff that's been out for a while. But I named two Pretty Little Liars. Like, there's Pretty Little Liars, Original Sin, and then Pretty Little Liars. And I named two Gossip Girls. And it's two Steven Universes. Like, so majority of the stuff on here isn't original stuff. Majority of stuff on here is like old stuff. Like stuff that's been out on other platforms such as like Cartoon Network or HBO itself and not HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It is just one of those things where I like HBO Max. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like I couldn't, like when I saw it I was like, oh, all right, like just it's another day.
I don't know.
It does suck though.
Yeah, just like because now I feel like it would deter people from like even wanting to work with them because like you really like what guarantee do you really have that the shit that you're making is gonna ever be released theatrically on streaming at all? Like it just you really got no guarantee. Like even if they say like nah we got you, I was like what about everyone who worked on Bad Girl, Scooby, like all that stuff? Like that I bet you told them the same thing. So that's my thing. I wouldn't be able to trust them. Be like, no, we believe in you. Like, are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, it's like what would make you want to go back? Because now it's kind of like, all right, yo.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not like those people involved. They're definitely not working with them ever again. Like the people involved in those shows and movies that got cut, they're definitely not working with them. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, to the 30% that's still working there, yeah, y'all on buying time.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's 70%.
70% is wild.
What? I hope that's not true, but like, what the fuck?
So the 30% that's still there, yeah, y'all might as well go find somewhere else to work because they probably gonna get rid of y'all too. And who knows?
70% of the staff, like, what? Why even have the thing in the first place? Why do you?
When HBO Max fuses with Discovery Plus, who knows? They'll still have a job.
That's what I'm, yeah, that too. Like, I don't
who's to say that they'll keep them just because you was there?
Yeah.
I said, I do feel bad, but I don't know. Even on like the Warner Bros thing, it says, what do they say? Combining tech, best of both worlds, multiple ad tiers, free, light only. Like what?
Yeah, I don't fucking know what they're doing.
Scalable partner integrations, efficient, scalable, and resilient. Common tech, best of both world platform, customer experience, and quality first. single global brand. Yo, I'm not gonna front. They gonna have to have some fire on here. So when does this mean HBO Max is gonna completely be turned off then?
I think it says summer of 2023. So
so
it still has another year left.
I mean, they ain't gonna get no fire in that year. I'll be real surprised.
Even if they do, it's
not gonna last
unless
long.
they start marching in the streets. It's not gonna change nothing.
Hey man,
I don't know.
Praise and blessings to all parties involved.
Yeah, because y'all going through it.
There's no way, man. There's no way. You have anything else? Oh well, I guess this goes with it too. David, how you say his guy's name? David Zaslav says they're working on a 10-year plan for the DC Cinematic Universe.
They've been saying that since 2012. It is 2022.
Yo, they're trying, yo.
No,
I just think the worst part of the DC Cinematic Universe is the MCU took 10 years plus to be what it is. And DC has been trying to play catch up. Like, if there's one thing I learned in Dare, it's you should never play catch up. Because you're bound to fail if you play catch up. And they haven't really like prospered. I guess Aquaman is straight. I heard people say good things about that. Also heard people say
good. Yeah.
They even say fuck Amber Heard.
Hell yeah. Fuck Amber Heard. Sorry. had to get it out there to the world.
Then you had Shazam, which I haven't watched, but people said that one was good too. Man of Steel. Man of Steel is one of them. And then we're stuck with Batman vs Superman and Justice League. And the one Wonder Woman and then the other Wonder Woman that we don't talk about. So I mean, them playing catch up.
I feel like the Batman is safe because that's. But like
even the Batman, I don't know if that's going to be in the universe.
Well, that might be the start of it, honestly. I just hope because that's like a blank slate, completely fresh. There's nothing connecting other than Catwoman and like his established villains and allies. There's nothing really connecting anything. So I don't even know. I couldn't see that Batman interacting with like. It'd have to be so much grittier, down to earth. Not even grittier, just like a realer version of Superman. If they really wanted to do that, it'd have to be so much different. I couldn't see. Actually, no, I could see Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman interacting with him. If they like, I could see it. His Batman would just have to evolve a little bit more to the next movie, which I feel like he will, based on how that movie ended. Like he's definitely going to be a bit different.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna.
He's gonna come out of his shell more, especially on the Bruce Wayne side, like how that movie ended. So
yeah, I definitely.
I could definitely see them interacting if they were to do it. It just completely say like reboot because it just sucks because like Gal Gadot is a good Wonder Woman. It's just that she's tied to like that old continuity, and like how do you just get rid of that without it just seeming cheap? Same thing with Jason Momoa as Aquaman. They're both tied to that old shit. I really don't know what the hell they're doing.
I mean, you could do a Flashpoint, but you know,
that's what the Flash movie was supposed to do. But you know,
they do a Flashpoint.
That's what the Flash was supposed to be, and then now I don't know. I don't know. It just gives me a headache thinking about it every single time.
Come on, man. They're gonna figure it out.
As long as the Batman and all its spinoffs are safe, I don't care. I don't care.
So you saw the rumor that Henry Cavill could potentially play Mr. Fantastic. How you feeling about that?
I'd rather him be Captain Britain than Mr. Fantastic. we already got a Mr. Fantastic. If you read that shit on that Marvel Updates account, I'm gonna kill you.
Honestly, I don't know where I read it at.
Nah, you read it on that account.
I don't know where I read. I just saw it. I just saw it.
Whoever it was fucking Cavill.
Let me see if I can find it. How you said? Here we go. Henry Cavill, Marvel. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Right here. Real movie junkie. Rumors are swirling that Henry Cavill is in talks to play Reed Richards in Fantastic Four. Marvel is expected to announce the cast and director at their upcoming D23 panel on September 10th. Yo, if he's right, I'ma come in here and say
what account is this? Send it to me.
I'm sending it.
Because I could look at the account and see who's following and who's not following. I could tell you right now. Hold on. Not followed by anyone you're following? Okay. Cap. I follow insiders, bro. They're never wrong.
This isn't the first time I've seen this though. I've seen this a bunch.
I'm scrolling through these tweets. Hold on. There's nothing.
Bro, they're not pulling us out of osmosis.
There's nothing here. There's no sources. They have no sources. It's all from other places that have confirmed stuff. They're just pulling shit out there. Yeah. Well, whatever the hell you just said.
Yo, they're
Like,
not pulling this out
there's
of
nothing
nowhere.
here where like it claims. And plus, if they were legit, the people that I follow, at least one of these accounts will be following them, and none of them do. I follow a bunch of accounts, like Fandom Wire, all stuff like that. Like none of them are following this one. Even the smaller outlets that report stuff but don't usually get the credit, because like Deadline and Hollywood Reporter break it first. None of these accounts are following them.
All right, so
there's nothing here that like they have the claim that like they got right.
Remember,
if they get this right, this could be the first. But like, no.
Remember how
I think he'll eventually wind up in the MCU. Honestly.
I think so too.
Because DC just said, "No, we don't want you no more." For the dump, like they literally threw away the most perfect Superman in I don't know how many generations, just to be like, "Nah, we don't like you no more."
So you remember how Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith, right? And remember that none of us could really find like the actual source of the video until we saw where's the video at, like in like Brazil or somewhere. It was somewhere that wasn't in America. So you gonna tell me that this Brazilian source is wrong?
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. What?
Bruh, so when Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith, nobody could find like the actual video. We only just saw like, just clips.
I was watching it live.
Nah, well, I watched it live. They bleeped it out.
Oh, what? No, I found it uncensored on like
I found it
Japanese
on
station.
See? It's the people overseas that be having the fire.
Well, no, because it's just different over there. I guess I don't know. They just let that bitch go uncensored. Universal. If you don't, oh my god, I'm gonna.
And we had that too. It's a last bit of news on the scene.
See, that's actually real. Oh yeah, it's not streaming on there. Yeah, if you don't stop finding these fake ass,
yo.
If none of, like, look, what is here? Like, there's nothing here that they themselves have reported like from their own thing. It's all stuff from
why they gonna be right?
If that Marvel's update account, if I don't see a Storm Disney Plus series announced at D23, I am going to. You know what? Not even Cave staying here.
You saw that they're gonna reboot Everybody Hates Chris.
No,
they're gonna make an animated reboot.
I don't think there's a need for that.
This is what happens when I go on Twitter. I just be seeing mad news articles now.
I think the cartoon crave might be legit, so I think they're okay. They're legit. I've seen their stuff before. But like, I think Henry Cavill will just probably be Captain Britain. I don't see him as Reed Richards at all.
Nah, he won't be Reed.
No, just be Captain Britain. He's perfect. If Captain Britain's like a straight super soldier, look at that man. The man's a specimen of a man. Like, come on. See, I'm looking through this whole thing. There's nothing here on any of the accounts that they say that they themselves broke from sources that they have. It's all from other people.
And you just hating.
I'm not hating, bro. I only follow people that are legit, that don't get stuff wrong. And if I don't see any of them following a news account like this, it's BS, and I don't believe it. And I'm always right. I'm not hating. I'm right.
All right. Last thing I got is if anybody has never seen the first season of Phineas and Ferb, it is now free on YouTube. And I'm not gonna front. Phineas and Ferb been out since I was in 6th grade. So if you ain't seen the first season yet, or the whole thing in its entirety, yeah, I ain't gonna front. So just leave it. Just don't even catch up. Just leave it alone. I think that's the last bit of news. I'm gonna stay off of Twitter because every time I go on here now, I keep seeing something new. So this is
reading fake articles.
I'm not reading fake articles. This is the real deal.
You are, bro.
This
is
the real deal.
Henry Cavill is not gonna be Reed Richards.
He's alright, yo. That's gonna be the name of the episode.
We already got Reed Richards.
The first official title of this is gonna be episode 1. Henry Cavill as Mr. Fantastic?
I don't condone this.
That's going to be the title.
No,
that's going to be the title of this one. I got it.
There we go. We talked about that thing for like 5 minutes. How you going to put it?
It's going to be the title. It's going to be the title. So, all right. Well, this has been episode 1. YT Young Talents. Any closing statements? Go.
Do I have any closing statements? I actually don't think I do. It's your turn this week. Your
Nah,
turn.
man. What's
No,
you got any?
I
You
did
gotta.
the intro.
Nah,
I
you
did
gotta.
the
Nah,
intro.
you gotta send off message. You know.
Be safe and stay healthy out there. And
Alright.
yeah, that's all I got.
Oh yeah,
Nothing fancy,
that's a
nothing
good
crazy.
one.
That probably wasn't even that good, but you
Nah,
know,
that was a
that's
good
it.
one. That was a good one. You
Yep.
know, people out
Don't
here.
catch don't catch that
Yeah, I was
monkeypox.
about
Be
to
safe out
say.
there.
You know, people don't wash their hands no more.
State of emergency for the monkeypox thing, yo.
Yeah, you know, people
We
don't
should
wash
have
their
another
hands.
lockdown, but let me not go there.
Oh man, I'm not trying to stay inside again.
No,
I'm trying to go outside.
I'm not trying to be deformed.
That's also true.
Stay inside or be deformed. I'll choose inside.
Yeah, you know what? I already stay inside. So my closing thoughts for this official episode 1. Oh man, we didn't talk about it, but we gotta find some way to talk about this. We'll talk about it next week. Multiverses.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We gotta add that to the thing. But closing statement is yo man, rest in peace, HBO Max. Gone.
We hardly knew thee.
Yeah, we didn't really know you, but you know, y'all got a year. So if you ain't get HBO Max yet and you want to spend some money on it, watching some old stuff that probably will never see the light of day again, make sure to hit up HBO Max. You know, you want to watch Chowder, go for it. If you want to watch, I don't know, Grand Adventures of Billy and Mandy on there, OGT Titans, go for it. Other than that, yeah, it's all right. Discovery Plus, you won't be getting money out of me because I already trap out the bandwidth. So with that being said, that was episode 1 of City on the Couch Pod. Make sure to rate this thing 5 stars, and I shall see y'all, or we shall see y'all in the next one when we talk about multiverses. Because it's been 2 weeks now. We keep skipping over it. Deuces, peace, and 1.